Hey guys, I hope that you're all doing well, and I hope that you're all staying in this positive frame of mind as much as possible. Uh, I have to apologize again for not doing my Monday reading. Things have been a bit hectic for me. I've got somebody in my family, in my household, that's not doing too well. It's not corona. Okay, it's old age, my grandfather. So I'm just busy looking after him. I'm trying to keep all my family healthy, making herbal teas and remedies and stuff to, keep us all healthy, because prevention is better than cure. That is very important to remember. So keep your gut health at optimum level with probiotics and stuff, and try to drink good herbal teas that have got lots of good stuff in them and boost your immune system. Take things with echinacea in it, echinoforce, all of that kind of thing. All right, up your vitamins and minerals. Eat as much fresh fruit as possible and vegetables. I made a nice soup yesterday with all of my nice herbs in that are good for immuno boosting and health. So try and do that, incorporate it in your everyday life. All right. Okay, so today I'm going to be having to make up for the Monday reading, so that's what I'm going to do. I do apologize. But I'm just going to see what we need to know. This is what I asked the last time, and it worked out really, really well with the tarot reading that I did last week. And it had some really important messages to impart. So this is what I'm going to ask today. All right, I'm just going to say, what is most important for us to know right now, please? What messages do we need to know right now? I'm using the Earth Magic Oracle, as you saw. Whoops. Made my camera go flying. Gaia. This is amazing because I've just read a message from a friend of mine who was talking about a meditation he was explaining to me, and he was saying how you have to picture Gaia, the Earth Mother, the crone. And this is about the Earth being returned to the way it should be. Okay, it's never going to be 100% returned to the way it should be, but it's very important that we see other aspects of this situation we find ourselves in right now as having positive aspects again as well. I believe that they've spotted dolphins coming up the canals in Venice because the water's clean. All sorts of things, the air is cleaner, all sorts of pollution's been reduced. And I'm not a huge tree hugger, you know. Um, I'm not one of those people that go and buy my metal straw to drink my juice or anything like that. But really, I do think that it's about damn time that the earth got a bit of a break. All right, so this is really lovely. It's time for you to use the time you have available at home as well to maybe plant vegetables in your garden, or do something at home that is worthwhile, and something that nurtures you as well, that you haven't done in ages. Maybe you like to draw and you haven't done it in years, or paint or dance, or whatever the case is. Maybe you end up dancing in the lounge with your children and having a good time. Do things to raise your vibration. Do things that are artistic, that are energetic. Exercise, stretch, all of this kind of thing that is really good for the soul. Meditation is fantastic right now, in order to clear your mind from all the negative things that we're experiencing, and to just send out positive vibrations. That's what everybody needs right now, and most of all what the earth needs too. So this is really lovely to see. And we need to nurture ourselves. We need to nurture the animals around us. I'm seeing things about people going to just dump their animals at shelters. Please, don't allow ignorance to allow us to make silly mistakes, because we're allowing fear to set in, because that's what it is. That's a fear response. That's your panic and irrational thinking. We really have to keep ourselves centered. We have to stay compassionate, and we need to just not make rash decisions and do silly things because we're in panic mode. Okay, we really have to just keep it together. All right, so this is lovely. This is something that I believe is long overdue. Let's see what else. What else do we need to know? Can you see that picture, how it's literally, she's breathing new life onto the planet. It's beautiful. Rainbow, blessings. I love this card because blessings, I'm always reminded that blessings, a rainbow, sorry, represents a promise. So, funny enough, if you think about the old Bible story of the flood, okay, whether you're religious or not, the rainbow was sent as a promise that that would never happen again. If you think of it as a metaphor or whatever the case is, I actually jokingly said to my mom the other day, oh, yes, we didn't get a flood, but we got a virus that is here to make us reassess our lives and, you know, reorientate ourselves and get back to where we're supposed to be and say, hey, you promised you would slow down. You promised you would not work so much. You promised you would be more diligent in looking after the earth, looking after yourself, your health, and you just didn't do it. So something had to happen to stop us from this everyday blood, sweat, and tears, work, eat, sleep. All right, and this is lovely. This is saying that this will clear, okay? This for me is saying that this too shall pass. That's something that I keep telling myself, and it is so true. And there are blessings coming after this. We're going to see how this has been fantastic for people's personal growth, for the health of the environment, the health of Earth itself, and our mental health possibly as well. All right, as much as there is panic and all sorts of stuff around us, to some extent, there's some people that just can't get themselves out of that fight or flight mode. We need to try and keep ourselves centered, and we need to know to everything there is a reason and there's a season. And in time, we will see what the blessing is and what the lesson is here. All right, last one. What else do we need to know today, please? Whoops. Sorry, that was a bit of a couple of bunches jumping out. One more card, please. What do we need to know today? We're just talking about dancing. Dancing with your children or dancing with your friends or dancing around the house. This is an excellent, excellent way to raise your vibration. And I've actually seen some lovely posts on Instagram with people actually just dancing and saying, dance with me, and moving their bodies. And this is an excellent way to raise your vibration. Put on your favorite music that you haven't had a chance to listen to because you're always listening to the news, or you're always in the car listening to, you know, the economy, what state the economy is in, or whatever the case is. Put on that old Rolling Stones record you like, or whatever you're into, okay, and put it on and dance like no one's watching. Get your vibration up. Loosen all of your muscles and all of that tension and that junk that we've been carrying around with us for literally years and decades now, and loosen it up and be okay with doing it because you've got nowhere to be. Okay, you've got nothing to do, nowhere to be. If you are still working, then obviously that's a little bit different. But try to do this, try to tap into this and celebrate the fact that you do have time with your family. You are alive. You are not suffering right now. Okay, some of you are. Please, I'm not devaluing anything that anybody is going through right now. But for those of you who are lucky enough to be very well, to not be infected, to be spending more time with your children, or doing the hobbies you like, or whatever it is that you love or you enjoy doing, celebrate that. Don't take it for granted. Send out gratitude and raise your vibration. We must remember that this virus is also an energy, okay? It's also a vibrational energy. And if you stay high vibe and you stay healthy and you stay in a good state of mind, then this virus has got less chance of affecting you because you're at such an elevated energy, and this virus is a low energy, that this won't even be a factor for you, all right? I'm not saying that being high vibe is a total cure for corona. Please don't misunderstand me or misconstrue anything I'm saying, but stay high vibe. It helps your immune system and it increases your chance of not getting ill. All right. I wish you all a beautiful week further, and I will be in touch soon. Okay. Take care. Bye bye.